Today we are going to play a little bit of makeup roulette. Throughout this video I will not be choosing the makeup that I am applying. I will be letting an app choose for me, so this could get interesting. I did get this idea from watching a video from Braun. I will leave that one in the description box for you if you're interested in checking that one out. But as far as this video, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to do this in the regular way that I apply my makeup. So first we're going to have our primer. Let's go ahead and spin this wheel and see which one it will choose. So it chose the Essence, and for that it is going to be this Fix and Last primer. This one claims that it is a hydrating jelly primer. It's not my favorite. It does have a fragrance to it. As we all know, that can be irritating to the skin, so if that is not something that you like or something that you know is not good for your skin, stay away from this one. We're just gonna spread this one out. Feels pretty good. It does not feel tacky at all. Gripping, no. Alright, now we're ready for our concealer. Again, let's spin this wheel, and it has chosen the Makeup Revolution. For that, this is going to be this Eye Bright concealer. I have this one in the shade Light. I initially tried this one out, I think about a year ago now, because my sister was getting married and I was looking for some makeup. I do have a video on that if you would like to see it. Now this one is a very thin formula, but I feel like you still get coverage from this one. As I mentioned, I did do a video, and I know I did one where I compared this to the NYX Bear With Me concealer. Go check that one out. It's a TKO video where I tell you which one I prefer. I'm just going to get this all blended out. Now that we have that one done, I like to do my eyes before the rest of my face, so let's go ahead and spin the wheel for eyeshadows. So back to back we have another Makeup Revolution product, and this one is going to be their Forever Dynamic palette. This is going to be what this one looks like, so let's see what kind of fall look we can do. I think all over I'm going to put this lightest shade here. I do have the little thing for it. I cannot pronounce that word. So yeah, the lightest shade is going to go all over. Here's what I'm thinking. This is what I think I'm going to try. I think I'm going to put this shade here in the crease. This shimmery shade on the lid. Okay, so while this shimmer here can be used alone, as I'm doing, I think it would probably look even better if you were to wet your brush. And maybe this deepest shade in the outer V. I want to put a little bit of something on the inner corner, but I think I'm going to wait until a little bit later on after I do the rest of my face makeup before trying to do that. So let's go ahead and move on to our next category, which is going to be our foundations. Let's spin that wheel. So it chose for us the L'Oreal Infallible. Today I have this one in the shade 465. This one is probably going to be too dark because this is my summer shade, but we're going to work with it and see what we can get from it. Alright, we've got that one blended out. That one gives you coverage, as you can see, especially since the color is off, but it's not so much that you won't see some of your skin coming through. I would say this is on the spectrum of high light to low medium coverage. It's kind of a perfect thing for everyday wear if you want to do that, because you're not going to feel it. It's not going to feel too heavy or cakey. Let's spin that wheel for some powder. And it shows Physicians Formula, which is going to be this translucent powder here. I actually haven't used this one in some time, so it'd be good to kind of get back in it. I've gotten to where I really like my kind of powder foundations as powder, so it's nice just to try something else. Or the perfect top to try and do this. Alright, so not too bad. It did not cake. I really don't notice it clinging to dry patches, which I have dry skin, so that's always a plus. Now that we have put on our powders, I want to go back to the eyeshadows and put that little bit of a pop in that inner corner. And I think I'm going to do that with this other kind of metallic shimmery shade here. I think for that, I'm just going to use my pinky. Kind of press that in. It gives it this kind of metallic look right there on the inner corner. Right, let's spin the wheel for a bronzer. Ooh, we might be in a little bit of trouble with this one. Ooh. So this is going to be the e.l.f. Coconut. I usually use this one in the summer when I am much darker. I like this one because it gives you that kind of sunburnt bronze look to you. It has a little bit of a red shift to it, but being that I've lost a lot of my color, and especially since my face does not retain color like the rest of my body, we're going to need to be very light-handed and very careful with this one. I think I want to start with my nose, just so I'm kind of dipping my feet in the water, if you will. Alright, here we go. Moment of truth. Barely tap my brush in there. Alright, so we have that on. Are we looking like a tangerine yet? A little bit. Alright, let's go ahead and spin for our blush. And we just keep piling on with the orange. So, this e.l.f. White Peach, as you can see here, is on the orange spectrum. Alright, I actually have not used this blush in quite some time. That when doing this video and putting in for the little slices, kind of rediscovered products that I have not used in a long time. And it kind of just gave me a little bit of inspiration to kind of go through my collection and start using some stuff that I haven't used in quite a while. Kind of wishing that I had gone in a different direction with the eyeshadows, but how are we to know that this is where the road would lead us? So we're just gonna work it out. Time to spin that wheel for a highlighter. Alright, hard candy. This is gonna be the Tiki. This is very old, but we're gonna do it anyway. I took it for granted when it was available. Of course I bought it. I think the one I have is like the second or third one that I bought. But I never thought that it was going to be discontinued. That is really just disheartening. We are getting close to the end. We only have a few more categories to go. So let's jump right into a setting spray. And it chose Maybelline. For that we have the Maybelline Lasting Fix. Again, I remember liking this one, but I haven't used it in a long time. It does not have the most even spray. Kind of felt like it was going a little bit everywhere. Not my favorite. Now we're to mascara. Let's spin the wheel. It chose the Tarte Tubing Mascara, which is one that I have shown you before. I do have a video if you would like to check that out. We are down to our final two products, and they are both going to be lip products. First, let's spin the wheel for the lip liner. So it chose Maybelline Rich Chocolate, which is going to be this kind of dark brown. It does have a little bit of like a mauve-y shift to it. It's a great fall one. Will it go with this look? We're going to try and make it. Last category, lipsticks. Spin that wheel. It chose the Revlon No Rules, which is one of their suede ink lipsticks. Again, a great kind of neutral, more fall tone. I think this look could have really popped off if I had done something different with the eyes. That's on me. The palette had the option, I just wasn't going in that direction. Alright, so it has a little bit more pink than I thought. So that could tie in the eyes. Alright y'all, this is the final look. This is the look that came about from the products chosen by this app and spinning a wheel. I highly encourage you to try this. If you feel like you're in a makeup rut, you just don't know what to do, don't know what products to use, this app, the portion that I use is free. Just go on there, input all your selections, spin the wheel, and let it tell you what to do. And then you kind of get creative. It gets those creative juices flowing. It's going to tell you which products to use, but like the eyes, we had options with the eyes. Now, is every look going to come together? Probably not. But then again, when you're inputting your selections, don't put anything that is going to be completely random. This hot pink blush or this random eyeshadow palette. Put things that you want in there to begin with. I'm not gonna lie, that's what I did. Yes, I put a lot of options in there, but I tried not to put anything that was too far out there. That way, no matter what you land on, you can make a look with it. It's just gonna be a little bit outside of your comfort zone. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Again, I will leave Jessica Braun's video link for you in the description. If you would like to see these other reviews that I mentioned throughout this video, then go ahead and click the videos on the screen. That way you can keep watching.